All right, welcome to this week's Bitcoin challenge, where we're going to guess at where Bitcoin's price is going to end up by the end of this week. There's some really exciting stuff that seems to be happening here in the charts, and we are going to take a very close look. By the time you're done, we should have a pretty good idea and see how close you got. So before we get started right off the bat, go ahead and drop into the comments, where do you think the price is going to end by the end of this week? Yeah, if you get it right, then you're welcome to drop in your stock of your choice or your crypto of your choice, and we will do a much closer analysis on that. Whoever gets the closest will go and do that. All right, and also remember, this is for informational, educational purpose only, entertainment only. It is not intended as financial advice. So strategic investment trends here is simply a way where we can educate ourselves and become much better at being able to get a better feel of where the markets are. So let's get started and go right to Bitstamp here. So I'm looking at the weekly because obviously we are looking at this a little bit more long term. And right off the bat, we see some really, really nice bounces that we've been having off of the 50 moving average. And we're seeing an interesting little pattern here. Even though we got a sell signal, possibly, we know that those tend to pull back. And from there, it wouldn't be a huge surprise if we see a bit of a move up. Now, what levels? Whether we get to 15% jump, or if we get to go even higher up into the 20-30% jump, that would be really nice, right? I don't know if we're quite ready to go there, but let's take a close look. Overall, it's been a bit bearish, not bearish as a move, because we're still considered bull because we are above our 50 moving average. And also, if we go to the Ichimoku, we are still well above the Ichimoku cloud, so we are in no way in bearish territory. However, it is getting pretty interesting right here, because if we aren't careful, if we don't see this kind of a jump soon here, then unfortunately what we could very well see is a head and shoulders. Here's the shoulder, we got the head, and the other shoulder right here. Oops, I messed up there. I'll fix that in a minute. So right about here, we're moving the whole thing right there, right in this arena, right there. So it's not exactly that. We can angle it just a teeny little bit. It tested that because it got down into here, but the body didn't close below it. So we're in pretty good shape right now. Otherwise, would be seeing prices in that 14-15K range, and we don't necessarily want to go there, do we? So we prefer to stay up here. That being said, this can be nullified if it makes a nice jump up, especially if it gets above this left shoulder right here on a weekly chart. There we go. We got to make sure we get past that. So it'll be an exciting week to see whether this makes a jump up. It's been itching to do that. So let's drop into lower time frames and see where we are. There it is right here on the daily. We are not looking quite as nice as we wanted to. And there's that infamous death cross where you have the 50 moving average under the 200. However, that doesn't mean that we're all the way necessarily going down. This could easily isolate back into this region, and it may hit some turbulence because we were heading into a cloud. However, let's look at it from different perspectives and see what we got here. So let's go into the overall Fibonacci, see what we are able to pull from there. In case you're not familiar with this tool, this is an awesome tool, Fibonacci. You can find it easily in your TradingView. If you don't have a TradingView account, I would suggest you get one, because it is a powerful resource to be able to help do analysis. We'll drop the link in here if you choose to do that. So in here we have a bit of a possibility of a push up here. We found some support temporarily, at least in this region right in here. I put it here so we can get it. And we've been ranging between the 42 and 28 zone. We want to stay towards the top side of this. And if you are a Wyckoff enthusiast, if you don't know what that is, don't worry about it. Well, basically, it's just saying if we saw a lot of down volume come in here, and then there was a initial push down. That could be the first retest, which means we could be hanging around here for a little while. And the fact that it's hanging around the 50, it's a good sign overall. However, if it has trouble getting past that 50 and staying above it, then we could have a whole other story. So off of here, we're looking right now in the daily charts, so we can get a better sense of here where we are. And let's take another tool here that we like to use, which is a range. Let's see what happened here in this dump here, and this point right here becomes pretty important. Right there, we need to get past that 39,430, and on the upper end the 42.5 almost, and be able to trend and stay a little bit above that area, even if we kind of go back and forth along here. Being that we're in this last week we've been a little bit turbulent, but we had a double bottom right here. That is generally a good sign, and here it retested nicely to be able to go on up. And from our other resources, we see that we have been started to make a push up, and it looks like there's plenty of room for it to continue on up. So it's looking good as a push up. Now, how strong of a push, that is to be determined, and we want some more volume coming in because we haven't had a ton of that. We had some volume start coming in here, but overall it's been mostly down volume. So it seems like the sellers are a little bit more, or have been a little more in control. However, if we do a 50, what do we call a 50 bounce, then that could look really, really nice for the future. Of course, we still have some turbulence up here to get past, but this is the first key that we got to go. So I'm going to venture to say that the price for Bitcoin for this week, well, it may be a little more than a week, so let's be a little bit more specific here. I would say that we are going to hit approximately, I would say that first we need to get past this mid zone right around here. I want to say right about this region right here. We need to get past that. So 36.5, 36.550, somewhere in there. And let's drop into a slower time frame, which is the 4 hour, and see how we're looking. Okay, beautiful. So we got what's here could be, well, it's not really head and shoulders, so unless we ignore this, but could be a double bottom here with a retest right here, and we are waiting for this jump to happen. So can that jump get up into these numbers? And if so, can we move right into this region? So I would say that by the end of this week, personally, I have a belief that we have a pretty good shot at being able to hit that 39 and a half range, 39,360 in this particular case, if we are looking at it. And now would want to drop into a smaller, even smaller time frame to get a better feel of exactly where I think that would be. But I would say we're headed more for the upside. I would expect another jump right above here, maybe a little bit of checking, and then after that, moving up to right about that 39.4, 39.6. I'm sorry, 39.4, 39.360, somewhere in there. Yeah, did you drop yours in there? We want to see it. We want to see how we get that. Even if you just took a guess as to where you think it will end up, and for those whoever gets it right before the end of the week, we will happily do one of these type of videos where we can analyze a stock or crypto of your choice so that you can actually just have fun with us. All right. Remember, this is not advice. It's simply education and entertainment purposes only. All right. If you like this video, please go ahead and click the like, go ahead and subscribe. And if you hit the notifications, you will get notified anytime that we put something else out. Wishing you awesome success and great abundance. Have a great day.